10 towns in the UK where the past refuses to stay silent. Across the UK, some towns feel like living time capsules. Their streets are lined with stories, their buildings hold centuries of memory, and their legends still echo through the air. These are not just places with historic charm, they're towns where history feels alive. In this countdown, we explore 10 towns in the UK where the past refuses to stay silent, places where folklore, architecture, and tradition continue to shape the present in subtle and powerful ways. 10. Ludlow, Shropshire. Nestled in the picturesque hills of Shropshire, Ludlow is a town where history seamlessly blends with daily life. Its striking medieval castle, once home to Prince Arthur, the elder brother of Henry VIII, remains a powerful reminder of Ludlow's significance during the Middle Ages. Ludlow has more listed buildings than almost any other town its size in England. Its charming market square, regular medieval fairs, and the famous Ludlow Food Festival all blend history with community spirit. The town's timber-framed architecture, cobbled alleys, and Gothic churches draw history enthusiasts year-round. It's a place where you can enjoy fine dining in a Tudor inn while looking out at centuries-old battlements. A true haven for heritage lovers. 9. Bath, Somerset. Famous for its honey-coloured Georgian architecture and natural hot springs, Bath is more than just elegant. It's layered with history. It was founded by the Romans as Aquae Sulis, a sacred site dedicated to healing and ritual, centred around its thermal springs. Today, visitors can explore the remarkably preserved Roman Baths complex, as well as the city's splendid Georgian crescents and terraces, such as the Royal Crescent and the Circus. But beneath the grand facades lies a deeper history of Roman mythology, Celtic worship, and even ghost stories tied to the ancient city walls. Bath is also home to the Jane Austen Centre, celebrating its most famous resident author, and offers a walking tour that intertwines literature and history. From its sacred waters to its storied streets, Bath remains one of Britain's most historically resonant cities. 8. Pendle, Lancashire. Nestled in the scenic Pennines, the area around Pendle Hill is calm and rural, but it's also infamous for its connection to the Pendle witch trials of 1612. These trials are among the most famous in England and reflect a complex period of religious conflict and superstition. Today, visitors follow the Pendle Witches Trail, stopping by historic sites like Malkin Tower and the villages of Barley and Newchurch. Local guides tell tales not just of the accused women, but of the judges, neighbours, and shifting beliefs that led to one of the darkest chapters in British legal history. Pendle has embraced its past carefully, balancing interest in the paranormal with education and remembrance. The landscape itself, windswept and mysterious, only adds to the lingering presence of the past. This is a place where nature and narrative come together to keep history alive. 7. Colchester, Essex. Colchester holds the distinction of being Britain's oldest recorded town, boasting a history that spans over 2,000 years. Formerly known as Camulodunum, it served as the Roman capital of Britannia, functioning as both a military stronghold and a centre of culture. The imposing Norman castle, constructed over the remnants of a Roman temple, stands as one of the largest surviving examples of its kind, reflecting the town's long history of occupation and conflict. Sections of the original Roman walls still frame parts of the town, while ongoing discoveries of artifacts reveal the hidden layers of history beneath modern life. In addition to its ancient roots, Colchester played a key role in the English Civil War and was the site of witch trials in the 1600s. Today, it's a thriving town with museums, guided heritage walks, and educational programs that ensure its complex and rich past isn't forgotten. 6. St Albans, Hertfordshire. Located just north of London, St Albans offers a striking blend of Roman, medieval, and Victorian history. Known as Verulamium during Roman times, it was once one of the most important cities in ancient Britain. Visitors can walk through Roman ruins, admire preserved mosaics, and visit the Verulamium Museum, which houses treasures from archaeological digs conducted over the past century. The town's cathedral, with its mixture of Norman and Gothic styles, adds a sacred sense of continuity to the landscape. St Albans also played a strategic role in the Wars of the Roses, and modern-day reenactments bring this dramatic history to life during festivals. Its thriving high street sits beside ancient structures, making it one of the most seamlessly blended historic towns in the UK. 5. Rye, East Sussex. With its fairy tale charm, Rye captures the imagination like few places can. A medieval hilltop town surrounded by marshes, Rye has long drawn artists, writers, and romantics seeking inspiration from its timeless beauty. The cobbled Mermaid Street, lined with 15th century houses, and the old smuggling inn known as the Mermaid Inn are central to Rye's legend-filled landscape. In the 18th century, the town's secret tunnels and coastal position made it a hotspot for smuggling and piracy, a reputation it continues to explore through museums and ghost tours. Today, Rye is also a hub for literature and the arts, with annual festivals and a thriving independent book scene. It's a place where historical authenticity meets creative storytelling, and where every alley seems to whisper secrets from a forgotten age. 4. Beric upon Tweed, Northumberland. Beric upon Tweed, located in Northumberland, sits on the Anglo-Scottish border and has been exchanged between England and Scotland at least 13 times, highlighting its crucial role in British history. This back-and-forth ownership has left a distinctive imprint on the town's identity. Locals often joke about their mixed heritage. Some even call themselves Bericers, rather than strictly English or Scottish. The town is encircled by some of the best-preserved Elizabethan walls in Britain, and walking them provides sweeping views of the River Tweed and the North Sea. Today, Beric thrives as a peaceful community known for its arts, festivals, and natural beauty, but its turbulent past is never far from the surface. It remains a living symbol of unity, change, and cultural fusion. 3. Hastings, East Sussex. No list of historic UK towns would be complete without Hastings, the namesake of the most pivotal battle in English history. The Battle of Hastings in 1066 was a watershed moment, ushering in Norman rule and reshaping the country's future. While the actual battlefield lies a few miles inland at Battle, Hastings itself is steeped in the memory of those events. Visitors can explore Hastings Castle, climb the cliffs for breathtaking views, and wander through ancient smugglers' caves carved into the rock. In recent years, Hastings has become known for its cultural revival, blending art, music, and independent enterprise with its seafaring heritage. It's a place where history is not just remembered, it's woven into the town's modern energy. 2. Glastonbury, Somerset. Glastonbury is a town that seems to exist on the edge of myth. While it's best known today for its massive music festival, it has been a destination for pilgrims, seekers, and storytellers for centuries. Legend holds that King Arthur is buried at Glastonbury Abbey. Others believe the town is linked to the Holy Grail and ancient Celtic lore. The Tor, a hill with sweeping views, has been associated with everything from druids to ley lines, and its tower is one of Britain's most photographed spiritual landmarks. Glastonbury continues to draw people interested in alternative spirituality, environmentalism, and heritage. It's one of the few towns in the UK where myth and history are embraced equally, forming a deeply personal connection between place and visitor. 1. Whitby, North Yorkshire. Topping our list is Whitby, a town where history, legend, and literature blend into something uniquely powerful. Set on the rugged North Sea coast, Whitby is dominated by the dramatic ruins of Whitby Abbey, perched high on a clifftop overlooking the harbour. This striking scene inspired Bram Stoker's Dracula, and the town has since become a mecca for Gothic literature fans. But Whitby's story runs deeper. It has a long maritime heritage, was once a centre for whaling and shipbuilding, and is closely linked to Captain James Cook, who began his nautical training here. Visitors can take part in ghost walks, explore the town's historic jet industry, or simply wander through its charming streets lined with 18th century cottages. Whitby is a place where the past doesn't just linger, it defines the soul of the town. These 10 towns in the UK where the past refuses to stay silent remind us that history isn't something locked away in archives. It's alive, dynamic, and quietly influential. Whether it's the legacy of Roman occupation, medieval fortresses, maritime legends, or mythical figures, each of these places offers a window into a different chapter of the UK's long and complex story. So whether you're a history buff, a curious traveller, or someone simply looking for somewhere different, these towns offer more than scenery. They offer stories, and in these towns, the past doesn't whisper, it speaks. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell.